afternoon, fans. This is Dennis Long along with Jack Nutter bringing you baseball action here at Ovid-Elsie High School between the Ovid-Elsie Marauders and Durand Railroaders. From the baseball diamond back by the woods, we're about ready to have some action here, and the starting lineup for Ovid-Elsie. We have, well, let's do the Durand Railroaders first. Jack, if you want to do the Ovid-Elsie ones when we get ready. Jocelyn's in right field, batting first. Kelly at second base. That's catcher, batting second. Another Kelly, B. Kelly, is sixth spot. That's shortstop. Basclair is the first baseman. Huff, the DH. Toll, is the third baseman. Martin in left. Fielder in center. And Smith at second base. I think I already said a second baseman. That would have been Kelly at shortstop. And on the mound for Ovid-Elsie, we have
Janes is his last name. I don't know the first name. They just put the last names down here.
Corbin Janes. And Stoneman at the catcher spot. Jack, how about the lineup for the Marauders?
Okay, Stringer is in center field, and he's going to bat first. Batting second is Brooks at shortstop. Bowen is the first baseman. He is batting third. Janes is batting fourth. He's pitching. Klein will be the third baseman, and he's batting fifth. Racer is in left field, and he'll bat sixth. Seventh is Stoneman. He'll be doing the catching. Number 8 in the lineup is Wilkinson. He'll play second base. And the right fielder is Kirby, and he'll bat ninth.
Okay, we got a lineup change there, Jack, and I got that mixed up. It's Workakowski. Is that how you say that? Gage is a freshman. He's playing second base for the Marauders today.
Okay, second baseman is Gage.
Gage Witkowski. Witkarowski. He is the son of the JV coach, and pretty good little second baseman. He's also a freshman. We have 3 freshmen up here on the varsity. Actually 4. There's 3 playing starting this game. We have Jake Bowen at first. We have the pitcher Corbin Janes and the second baseman Workakowski. And the first pitch here, folks, from Corbin is right down the middle for a called strike. And we're underway here at Ovid-Elsie High School. I'll get you a weather stat here in a second. I'd like to do this like Dan Dickerson does.
Weather is great, and the field looks perfect.
Second pitch by Corbin is just a little bit, I thought, outside, but we got the strike call on it, so we'll go with that. It's a 0-2 count.
It's good the kid's throwing strikes here, this pitcher.
He's pretty consistent.
That was a little curve. It was just up high.
Okay, it's currently 59 degrees and partly cloudy here at Ovid-Elsie. 1-2 count here on the first batter. That is Jocelyn. And he swings at a high, hard one and strikes out. So that's 1 down and a first strikeout for Corbin. Last week they played up to Mount Morris, Jack, and we had a really efficient pitching. Corbin went 7 innings, threw about 80-some pitches, and in the second game, Perrin Rash, who's the left fielder right now, he threw 60 pitches in 7 innings. Okay, that's a high inside pitch, ball 1. Corbin winds up, and the pitch. And it's a liner out to center field, and Braxton Stinger runs it down in right center.
He got a good jump on that ball. I thought that ball was going to drop in right there. It kind of was between the right field and center field, and Stinger just went right over and got that. That was a good job by him.
2 out. Batter up is B. Kelly. I don't have any first names, just initials. Corbin winds up, and the pitch. Little bit high, ball 1. We'll set the infield here for a minute for the Marauders, the defense. We have Jake Bowen at first, Gage Workowski, I'll get it right yet. We have at shortstop, we have Caven Brooks. Third base, we have Chase Klein. Left field, Perrin Rash, center field Braxton Stinger, and Brecken Kirby in right. With Landon Stoneman, the catcher, and of course Corbin James. He now has a 2-1 count, as that was a called strike.
Corbin's got him a little curve there. Oh, he hit him right there.
That one didn't curve enough, did it, Jack?
No, it didn't.
They hit him in the hip, so that put the runner on first. So we got 2 out, 1 on first base. And the cleanup batter, Basclair, looks like, is up to bat. He plays first base. Looks like a first baseman, doesn't he, Jack?
Yeah, he must be able to hit. He's batting fourth there. He's a stocky kid.
Okay, he swings at the first one. It's a high outside pitch, but he fouls it off.
I don't know if that's his curve or his slider he's throwing, but that ball's moving away from the right-handed hitter. He's throwing quite a few of those. That might be just the way he throws, but he's got movement on that ball.
And another pitch, this one right down the middle, is fouled off. So it's an 0-2 count on the batter. Just underway, first inning here at Ovid-Elsie. Durand has a man on first, 2 out. Cleanup hitter at the bat with an 0-2 count. Corbin winds up, tries to throw a curve. Landon gets the ball. Runner at first takes off for second. Landon gets a throw away, but it's a little high, and the guy had the base stolen anyway.
Yeah, he got a pretty good jump on that, and then the catcher double clutched a little bit. I don't think he had it good in his hand or something there. He had the base stolen.
So a runner on second, 1-2 count. Corbin fakes him back to second base. And a swing and a miss. Landon gets the ball, picks it up, throws it to first as it went off his glove, and we have the side out.
It's a good job of pitching right there, Denny, by the Ovid-Elsie pitcher there, Corbin James. He's got a nice little curve there he struck him out with.
First inning, 2 strikeouts and 1 fly out to center. So the Marauders will be up to bat here. Jack, we have some stats here. I'm going to have to kind of look them over as we go so that I don't butcher them too bad. But I don't know if you have any of them sitting over there now. Plus, we have some donors that need to be read once in a while.
Okay, we'll get those donors once we get in here real good here.
Okay, let's see. If I had last week's game, would be nice. But I think we just have hits by team. Oh, we got some complete stats for teams since 1967 when Ovid-Elsie first became high school. And we didn't play that many games back when we first started. We only had 15 games in 67, and today, let's see, we go up to 2005 with these records. They had 34 games, so they really jumped from the 60s to the 2000s here. From 15 games, they've doubled them, Jack. You should know that.
Yep, we always try to get them to play as many as we could.
I think you're allowed how many?
Well, back when I was coaching, it was 36, but I think 36 dates or something like that, but I think they play more than that now even.
Okay.
I don't know for sure.
Okay, so let's see. Let's get the starting lineup for the Marauders. And Braxton Stinger will lead off. He's playing center. Caven Brooks at short. Boy, he took one off the chin a couple of weeks ago up to Mount Morris. He was, that was at Lakeville, wasn't it? He was up to bat, and the guy come and threw the ball. It was a little inside. I talked to Caven last week about it, and he says, I thought it was just a little inside, so I raised my arm up, and next thing I know, it hits me in the face. And it got him right in the jaw. Didn't do too much damage other than he had to come out of the game and set a week out. But he's back at it and feeling no ill effects. According to last week, he hit pretty good up to Mount Morris. So Stinger lead off, Brooks second, Jake Bowen playing first base and third, Corbin James, the cleanup hitter. Chase Klein in fifth, Perrin Rash sixth, Landon Stoneman seventh, Gage Witkowski batting eighth, and Brecken Kirby batting ninth. And ball on Braxton as it was a little inside. Second pitch. is a shot over the left fielder's head, right down the line. Braxton rounds first, heads for second, and he pulls up with a stand-up double. Braxton Stinger leads off the Marauder first with a stand-up double.
He hit that right down the line. I knew he didn't have a chance for a home run, but I knew he was going to get in there with a double because he hit that really good, right up against the fence.
And Braxton is at second base with Corbin up to bat. Caven. I'll get him right yet. The Caven, Corbin pitches outside for ball one. Stinger with a good lead off second. Second baseman wasn't holding him on that time.
Yeah, neither one of them are. Well, the second baseman's coming over now, so they'll hold him a little closer.
Braxton gets a big jump on and throw down to third. Nowhere's near in time. Stinger with a stolen base. That gives him 28 in his season, and the season record, I guess, is 31.
Well, he should break it. They got a few more games left to go. He sure got a good jump on that one.
Yes, he did. So the pitcher fakes the throw to third.
We're going to light this pitcher up, I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, he doesn't seem overly fast, does he, Jack?
No, he's throwing some pus up there.
And
that'll get a run in right there if he tags.
Oh, he doesn't have to. The ball falls in front of the center fielder, drops in. Stinger scores, and Corbin, it's Caven, is on first. Just a little pop up into the center field, right in front of the center fielder, just out of the reach of second and short. So we have one run in and nobody out with Jake Bowen, the freshman, up to bat.
Jake Bowen's been having a good year. Every time I look in the paper, he's got 2 hits.
Oh, he just whiffed on that one, and Caven steals second. That was a little closer play. But he's on second with a 0-1 count on Bowen. Yeah, the first game of the year we played up to Chesaning, and it was a cold, windy day, and we were facing Sager, their good pitcher, and he's the only one that got any hits for us. I think he had 2 or 3. Another slow outside curveball, 1-1 to count.
That was either a changeup or a knuckleball. It looked like a curve would be, but I don't think it was. It come in there, it floated in like a feather.
Pitch low and inside, and Jake fouls it off.
Jake is way ahead of it. He's used to something coming in harder than that. And this guy's not throwing very hard. And he's way out in front of that. He's got to lay back and wait.
Jake plays a lot of travel ball as a youth, and he's not used to this slower stuff. So 1-2 on Jake. Pitches outside, 2-2. Hey, we got an umpire that gives us the signals, doesn't he?
I hadn't noticed there. I wasn't paying any attention. I was watching Luke's giving some signs there, but they're holding them a little closer. I don't know if he can steal or not.
Caven's got a good lead at second. He fakes the steal. Pitches inside, 3-2 count.
This kid's stepping out of the box, adjusting those batting gloves there.
We're going to put a time clock on him, Jack?
Watching too much pro ball on TV.
And another foul is an inside pitch. Jake fights it off.
See, he was way out in front of that again. He hit that over here by the dugout.
Yep.
He's got to make himself wait.
Count to 10, then swing?
Yeah. Because this guy's not throwing very hard.
On deck for the Marauders, we have Corbin James. And that's a foul down the third baseline, just foul. I know how he feels. We were playing slow pitch one year over in Corunna, and they brought this guy in. It was supposed to be fast pitch, and he just kept throwing slow stuff, and I kept fouling him off. And they said, "Why don't you hit one fair?" And I said, "I thought we were supposed to play fast pitch, not slow pitch."
Uh-huh.
So that's what Jake's got right now. He's just used to that little faster stuff.
As big as he is, he'll crack one out of here if he can wait.
You're going to see some in the future here. As the pitch is a little high, so Jake takes a walk. We have men on first and second, nobody out. 1 run in for Ovid-Elsie, and Corbin James, another freshman up to bat, the pitcher. You're going to like this guy. He's a good pitcher, Jack. He's efficient, seems to have pretty good control, and he's a pretty good hitter.
Double play there.
Ball hit to the third baseman. Third baseman picks it up and tags the bag. So we have 1 out. Corbin's at first. Jake's at second. Let's see. Corbin came in. Let's see. Where's the batting average? Right there. 321. Up now is Chase Klein. Chase comes in batting 206 on the year. He has 13 hits. And that pitch was a little low and outside.
See if he can wait.
Swings and misses on a pitch that's just a little outside.
And he couldn't wait. He was way out in front of him. He's got a big hole between second and short. Hit the ball through there. It's really wide open. He's just got to make himself wait.
Pitcher winds up and throws another one outside. 2-1 to count. Again, the Marauders scored first. Double by Stinger and a steal and a single by Caven Brooks. Oh, and there he goes.
Tried to pick him off second there and threw it into center field.
And both runners advanced to first or second and third. So we got 2 ducks on the pond there, Jack. Now if Chase can just wait on the pitch, you got a 2-1 count.
Should get a couple runs here if he can hit the ball. He should be able to hit it somewhere because this guy's not throwing very good.
Pitch is right down the middle, and Chase took it all the way. 2-2 count.
That was the one he had to jump on, Denny. That was right down the chute, boy. You got to be
ready for
your
that.
Chops on that.
And he tries to throw a curveball, goes outside. Full count. Full count, 1 out, and men on second and third. The stretch, the pitch, and a pop-up over top our heads. Still 3-2.
I get a kick out of him looking at the signs down here. What could be on? It's 3-2 and 2 men on base here. There couldn't be anything on. Maybe, I don't know.
I think it's to get him used to it. Oh, and a slow curveball that went outside, and Chase chased it for a strikeout.
He sure did.
2 out. Okay, Perrin Rash up the bat. Perrin's a junior. He is currently batting. Oh, that's not right. They got him down for 0-23. He's. We could probably figure this out here in a minute. And a pitch wide and outside. Pitcher goes in the stretch. And a shot over top the fence down the left field line.
I wish that one would have dropped in. That would have got us 2 runs right there. He just late on that. I guess he must have decided to swing late because this guy isn't throwing hard enough to be behind him.
No. And it's a ball. 2-1 to count. Perrin's batting .229.
He's going to get a good pitch to hit right here. We'll see if he can rip it.
Wind up in the pitch and a check swing foul. So we got a 2-2 count. Yeah, these batting averages on some of these boys are a little on the lower side than what we've seen for the last 2 weeks. They've been starting to hit the ball. Warmer weather is the biggest thing, I think, with it. We've had some really nasty weather we've played in the last couple of years in the springtime.
It's been bad this year. This is the first game I've seen.
Pitch inside. Perrin checks his swing. 3-2.
He wanted that one real bad, but it just wasn't a good pitch. He did a good job laying off.
And the pitch, and he fouls a pitch outside. That had been ball 4.
That was way outside. Yep. Yeah, he'd had a bit free one there.
Nice, he got a piece of it.
Yep. It's a little anxious.
Pitcher's in the stretch. The pitch, and outside for ball 4. Bases loaded. Landon Stoneman up to bat. See, Landon is batting 189, and like I said, he had a couple 3 hits the other night in the games that he played.
Well, if things get noisy up here, his dad's on the scoreboard up here. He may be yelling, so if you hear any background noise, it's Kevin yelling for his son.
He has scored 21 runs this spring, though. He does a lot of designated running, I guess you want to call it. Landon he's one of these kids that he pays attention out there. He's not out there just to be out there. He's paying attention. He gets that extra base once in a while. So he's up now with a chance to break this game open as the ball gets away from the catcher, but not far enough for Jake to advance. We have a 1-1 count on Landon. Bases full with Rash, James, and Bowen on the bases. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. 1-2.
He was out in front of that. He's got to wait a little bit. Gets anxious. They're all getting anxious.
And the pitch is coming, and it's a high outside slow curveball. It didn't break much. 2-2. And here comes the pitch again. Pop up. And boy, be running this out because it's been an adventure this spring as the second baseman gets it. So that's 3 outs and the side's retired. With the score here at the end of the first inning, Ovid-Elsie 1, the Durand Railroaders nothing.
Well, we got a run anyway.
Yep.
We're going to get some more with this pitcher. Would you like me to give some donors here?
Yeah, go ahead, Jack.
Okay. This game's being brought to you by the Smith Family Funeral Homes of Elsie, Ithaca, St. John's, Fowler, Ovid, Maple Rapids, and St. Louis. Also bringing you this game is Main Street Pizza in Ovid, 989-834-2295. Kimberly's Creation of Ovid, varsity coats, polos, T-shirts, coats, hats, sweatshirts, bags, 989-834-5694. Also, Beck's Propane of St. John's. Sovis Insurance Agency of Chesning, offering auto, home, farm, business, and life insurance. Also bringing the game today is the sports broadcasting partnership with the Shed Bar and Grill in Marion Springs, along with the Tipsy Cow in Elsie. The Meridian Weekly, 200 South Main Street in Ovid. Appleby Oil and Propane supports OE Marauder Sports. Go Marauders. Mike's Service, located in Elsie. Ovid Service Agency, located in downtown Ovid. OE grads Jennifer, Greg, and Luke Martin. 989-834-2288.
Okay, second inning about ready to start here with I think we start off with Huff, don't we? Yes. And Huff is playing, he's the DH. So Corbin had a good first inning, 2 strikeouts and a pop-up with a hit batter in between there. His first pitch is a nice pitch inside, but the batter swung at it. Strike one.
This pitcher throws strikes, Denny, our pitcher.
Yes. And he's just a freshman, so we got him for 3 more years.
Oh, that's good.
I don't think he's going to go to college early or anything.
I don't think so either.
Ball inside, 1-1 to count. Never know with today's rules, do you?
Nope.
Nice pitch, but a little low. It's 2-1. Wind up in the pitch. It's a grounder to third base. Chase Klein with the in-between hop, picks it up and throws him out at first base.
Nice play by Chase right there. I thought that might be trouble because he didn't hit it very hard, but it come up with a nice high hop. So Chase was able to throw him out, and he made a good throw.
Looks like the field was just mowed today.
Probably was. The grass has been growing about a foot every day, it seems like.
Okay, up the bat is Toll. And he hits a liner down the third baseline past Klein in the corner. Perrin gets it up, slips as he gets to the ball, but it's a single for the Durand Railroader Toll. Toll, T-O-W-E-L, T-O-E-W.
That's their first hit, and just had eyes. It went right down that line. The third baseman couldn't make a play on it. It was just well placed. He didn't hit it very hard.
Martin is up to bat. He is the left fielder. Corbin with a pitch. It's a nice pitch on the outside corner. Strike one. 1 out, 1 on. Second inning. Marauders up 1-0. Pitch is high and inside. 1-1.
I'm interested to see if this kid's going to run or not. Here,
Foul ball behind the first base dugout. So 1-2 count. Corbin leans in, gets a sign from Stoneman.
I think he's going this time. He's got a big lead. Yeah.
And another foul ball.
If you look real close, you can tell when they're going to go a lot of times. You can just tell by looking at that kid he was going.
Good call, Jack. So we got still a 1-2 count. Whoa, and that one stayed inside and hit him. So the second hit batter on the day for the Railroaders. Now we have men on first and second with 1 out. Our
pitcher has good control overall, but he's hit 2 guys already. That was way inside. It's kind of puzzling for me to see him throw so good, and then all at once he throws one so bad like that.
Okay, another ball hit to the center fielder, Stinger. Stinger gets around it, catches the ball, and throws into third base. Ball just not in time. Both runners move up. There's where Braxton probably should have hit the cutoff man, and that way the guy on first wouldn't have got the second.
He should have just thrown to second because that ball was deep, and he had no chance to throw him out at third base. And so he made a little mistake right there by not just throwing into second. That would have kept the guy that was on first at first. Instead, by throwing that throw to third, he let him go to second base.
Yep.
So now they got 2 guys in scoring position.
2 out and a bunt attempt. He pulled the bat back. Ball 1. This is Jocelyn, I think, back up to bat.
I can't believe he's going to bunt here with 2 outs and guys in scoring position. That's a bad time to bunt. I hope he bunts because that pitcher will throw him out.
Well, look at your 2 guys on the corners, though. They're both playing, not up close. They're playing middle deep. And Chase is a little on the slow side.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
well,
not very fast.
I don't know. He's got to get a good bunt down to get that runner in.
Oh, almost got him. Good play, Landon. We have 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Guys on second and third. Corbin looks in for the signal. Throws. And it's a pop-up down the right field line. Kirby with a late jump, but gets there and catches it as he's crossing the foul territory for the third out.
Nice job of that right fielder. He come quite a ways for that ball.
Yes,
Made
he
that
did.
nice catch on that line. I thought that might be trouble, but he did a good job.
So the Marauders will come to bat in the second inning, leading 1-0.
All right, good inning. How about some donors? Palatka Electric, owned and operated by OE grad Rodney Palatka. Commercial, residential, and agricultural electrical services. 989-529-3819. Nelson House Funeral Home of Owasso. Canfield Jenkins House of Photography located in St. John's. Clinton Gratiot Habitat for Humanity. Chapin Telephone Company provides local phone service and internet service. King Enterprise Concrete, owner Doug Hall of Owasso. Beck's Trailer Superstore and Service Center in St. John's. 1984 OE graduate Jim Hare is the sales manager. Hudson John Deere Dealership of Corunna. Elsie Lions Club, chartered October 1940, serving Elsie community for over 80 years.
Okay, their pitcher is warming up for them, and they don't give me, let's see, he is being DH for, so what's his number on the back? Do we have that on here? 15?
I don't know his,
Hager is the pitcher, I think. Hager looks like.
All right, we're going to get some runs off Hager this inning. I'll tell you that right now.
Just got to go bat through the lineup once and get the speed of the pitcher.
Get a little used to him throwing because he's not buzzing too hard, and they're probably used to a little harder stuff than that.
Okay, the second baseman, the freshman Witorowski, is up to bat. And the first pitch hits it down the third baseman. First baseman gets it, wide throw, and he's safe as Gage kept running. He didn't slow up, and the throw was wide to the first baseman, pulled him off the bag, and he's safe.
We'll take it. That third baseman made a nice play on that ball and then just threw real poorly to first base and pulled the first baseman way off, not just a little bit.
Okay, the right fielder's up the back. Brecken Kirby, who made a nice play in the outfield on the last play in the second inning. A bunt attempt. He gets it down to the pitcher. Pitcher takes and throws, and he is safe as Brecken Kirby ran it out. I love to see the bunt in high school baseball.
Well, he laid it down real nice, and he flies down there pretty good, too. He got himself a base hit with that little bunt right there. We'll see if they do it again now. This is kind of interesting.
So we have guys on first and second, nobody out, and Stinger, who doubled his first time up the plate.
That's not Stinger up there, is it?
Yes, it is.
I got screwed up. Oh, yeah. Yes, it is. I got him in a bad spot here. I made a mistake on my scorecard here.
A slow curveball, and it floats in for a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Well, if he gets another one right there, he's going to drive it.
Pitcher in a stretch. And the pitch. And it's, we had to think about that one. Looked a little outside, but 0-2 count.
I don't know about that. That was outside. He had to look that over a little bit there. I don't know about that.
Braxton's in the hole now with an 0-2 count. And he lines it in the gap in left, right, center. It's between the outfielders. We're going to get at least one run out of this. Stinger is going to second. He's for his second double of the game. And Gage scores. RBI double for Stinger with Kirby at third.
Well placed. He hit that right in between those outfielders, and he hit it fairly good, too, and got that run in.
Braxton came in batting .313 on the season. So he's at second, Kirby at third, Caven Brooks up to bat. And a pop-up right near the dugout of Durand and out of play.
All right, he got life. The hitter was really ticked off right there because he had a good pitch to hit, and he threw his bat kind of down because he thought for sure that was going to get caught, and it was just in the edge of the dugout. So he got life, new life.
Now, if the catcher would have went in the dugout, that would have been a no play, right?
Right.
If he reached into it, he'd been okay.
Yeah, it'd have been all right.
Stinger's got a big lead off second. I don't know what he's thinking about because Kirby's at third. Pitch is wide.
Well, he's doing just the right thing because they're not paying any attention to him, and he's going just as far as the shortstop.
Yep.
And he's going to score on a single for sure. He can go down there because there's nobody even close. They can't pick him off.
Pitch is in.
That's
and
in
another
there.
one up the gap in left center. Oh, nice play by the center fielder, but Stinger is going to try and score. The throw to the plate, and he is out.
Oh, that kid made a nice throw right there.
Yes, he did.
I thought for sure he was going to score on that.
And I don't blame Coach Martin for sending him at all because that took a good throw to get him.
Yes, it had to be a perfect throw, and it was. And that's how they got him.
Now, that was the relay from the shortstop, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So we have one out, man on second as Brooks took second on the throw. That would be scored as a single. And one run drove in.
Yeah, that was a nice play by Durand right there because I thought for sure he would score.
Well, the center fielder made a nice play just to knock it down before it got by him.
That was a nice base hit.
Okay.
Brooks hit that good.
Jake Bowen with a ball. 1-0 with one out, man on second. 2 runs in. The pitch, another one outside and high.
Well, Jake's got a pretty good eye right here. He's taking those pitches.
Let's see. Jake comes in batting. Gotta find him on the list here. Yep. Batting .531 on the season.
Ooh, they intentionally passed him, Denny.
Yeah, the Durand coach knows that he's a hitter. He's leading the team with a .531 average, 34 hits, 10 doubles, 1 triple. 26 RBIs. Okay, Corbin James up to bat. Batting .345. Pitch is outside. Corbin has 20 hits, 15 singles, 5 doubles, and 12 RBIs. To get into this a little bit, I can catch where these numbers are all at on these sheets they gave me.
He reached first on a fielder's choice last time at bat.
Ooh, late swing, but he fouled it off. 1-1 the count. The stretch by the pitcher. Another slow curveball, and it's a swing and a miss. 1-2 the count.
He couldn't wait. He's so excited he couldn't wait. He was way out in front of that. Just got to tell himself to wait.
Ooh, that was a little quick pitch there.
That was a balk right there because he never stopped.
No, he didn't.
You have to come to a stop when you stretch like that. He didn't stop on that. He just up and threw it.
And I think
Those umpires were sleeping.
The umpire was talking to him, though. I think he was telling him, giving a little warning. But he didn't slow much on that one either. Another slow pitch, and Corbin swings and misses for the second out of the inning. Chase Klein up to bat.
No, come on here, Chase. Chase struck out last time, and we need to have somebody hit the ball, get these runs in.
Okay, Chase comes in batting .206, 13 hits with 3 doubles. And he waited on that one pretty
Yes,
good.
he
Foul
did,
ball right over top our heads.
He had a good cut on that, Denny.
0-1 on Chase. Pitch winds up, throws a pitch outside.
See, he didn't stop very much there either.
Yep.
Again.
1-1 the count. Pitcher in a stretch. Looks at second. Throws in. Inside pitch. Ball. 2-1. Bowen with a good lead off first. Brooks with a decent lead off second. Chase hits the ball to the shortstop, takes a bad bounce, bounces right in his chest, goes away from him. Chase tries to dig it out, and they got him. Nice scoop by the first baseman.
I cannot believe that. That ball hit right to the shortstop. It took a terrible bad hop and hit him right in the chest. He picked it up and fired it over there in the dirt, and the first baseman made a great pickup of that ball. That was really something right there. That first baseman saved 2 runs.
There was only 2 guys on the team, I think, that couldn't have ran that out, and one of them was Chase.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
He was hustling as fast as he could, but he just didn't have enough wheels.
That's for sure.
So at the end of second inning, Ovid-Elsie 3 and Durand Railroaders nothing.
Well, it's a good inning. We got a good ball game going here. How about some more donors here? B&B Tax and Financial Services of Ovid. Income tax preparation, complete line of financial products for all your investing needs. Lloyd Miller & Sons, New Holland of Corunna, tractors and equipment parts, sales and service. Culligan of Owasso is your complete home and business water solution. Chad Taylor, Operation Manager, 989-725-5515. Platinum Plumbing and Drain Cleaning of Elsie. Owner Adam Grusbeck, Ovid-Elsie High School, 1998 graduate. Commercial and residential plumbing needs. 517-749-7502. McDonald's of St. John's. Well, we got a little lead here, Denny. We got 3-0, so we're doing real good. We've had some chances here to get even more, but we'll take it.
Good play by the shortstop on a relay throw, cut down Stinger at the plate.
It sure was.
Okay, Corbin gets his warm-ups in. Landon gets the ball down to second base, and we're ready for the third inning here with the Durand Railroaders up to bat, number 5. That is the leadoff hitter. Corbin winds up and pitches a bunt down the third base line, and it goes foul.
You know, that was a good idea. You'd had a base hit if you'd have kept it fair.
Yes, he would have. Oh, and 1 to count on the right fielder, Jocelyn. Corbin winds up, pitches, nice pitch right down in the center, swings and misses. Strike 2.
All right, right now he should throw him a high fastball right around his chin now, and he'll strike out because he'll swing it. He's got him 0-2.
Change that eye level.
Yep. Oh, he threw it down.
Yep, down and inside. Got a piece of it for a foul ball. Stayed alive.
Little too good of a pitch.
Winds up, and the throw. Pop up in the infield. And Brooks, once he knows he's got past second base, he lets the second baseman take it. But he kept going and ran into Wiktorowski. And but Gage was able to hang on to it for the first out of the inning.
I thought he might jar it loose there. The shortstop run right in that second baseman. You got to talk a little more there.
Okay, Corbin with 1 out, throws a pitch. It's outside, ball 1. Third inning, Marauders on top, 3-0 over the Durand Railroaders here at Ovid-Elsie High School. Beautiful day for baseball. Pitch is low and inside, 2-0. Yeah, the boys will take this any day of the week. Okay, I see why we got the lineup we got. Hayden Pontak's in street clothes, too. What? Do you have any idea? He hurt his finger? Broke a finger on his glove hand? Yes. And Colin Veith is also in street clothes. That's why Wiktorowski is up to from the JV squad, as he hurt a tendon in his elbow a couple weeks ago. So we have a 2-0 count. James with his pitch, right down the middle as the batter did that, pull the bat back, going to fake a bunt type of thing. That just, I never understood that. Jack, did you?
Nope. stupid because you're telling the pitcher I'm not swinging. So.
Yep. And it's ball 4. Yeah, he had that ball right down the center, and of course maybe his coach says that you're not gonna be swinging on a 3-0 count.
Yeah, but still he's telling the pitcher what
he's doing. Yep.
Yeah.
Looks like he wants to run because he drew a fake from Brooks or from James.
He's not off there very far though,
no.
so I don't think old Stoney may gun him here. You better get off a little further than that if he's going to run.
Got a ball, 1. Low and outside. James with the windup and the pitch. Ball right back to him. Knocks it down, hits it to Brooks as he comes in, and he slips and fell. So the runner, Stinger came in from center field. Runner at second didn't see him, but Marauders did not catch it in time for the throw back to the second base.
Yeah, the pitcher should have had that. It was right. It was a high hopper right to him. He just didn't get it, and then the shortstop couldn't get it. He kind of knocked it down enough where that shortstop could not make a play.
Yeah, as Caven changed his direction, he slipped and fell, knocked the ball down. So we have runners at first and second with 1 out. And let's see who's up to bat. I think that's
number 8 hitter, whoever that is.
Let's see, number 6. He's the fourth batter, Bass Clare.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I'm in the wrong one again. I'm screwing up my scorebook here, Denny.
Yeah, you usually don't have to keep the scorebook, though, do you?
No, but I like to know what they've done.
Yep. Foul ball down the right field line, out of play. We have a 0-2 count on the cleanup hitter for the Railroaders. Men on first and second, 1 out. Third inning here at Ovid-Elsie. Second base runner is getting a big lead. Pitches high and outside. That's a good pitch. Have a chase pitch, they call it. Corbin with a stretch. Gets the pitch. And it's hit into right field. Oh, nice snag by Kirby. I think the ball kind of surprised him a little bit. It was on top of him. He didn't move, but he had to jump.
Yeah, he misplayed that a little bit, but it didn't get over his head anyway. We'll take that.
That's right. So that's the second out of the inning. And runners still at first and second. Inside pitch. That's Huff up to bat. He's the DH.
He grounded out to third base last time.
Little high, hard one. Ball. 2-0. I guess I goofed on the first one. Pitch. And there's another pop up to the outfield. Kirby's got a beat on it. And he jumps as he goes to catch the ball. And he got it. So it's a third out.
He caught it.
That's what counts.
Good. We'll take it.
That's right.
Didn't look real smooth, but he got it. He caught both those balls, a line drive and another one. Good job, kiddo.
So that makes the third out, and the Railroaders strand 2. So at the end of the second or the 2.5 innings, Ovid-Elsie 3, Durand 0.
Okay, I got my scorebook fixed up again here. I'm screwing up all over the place. I got it all scribbled up. It looks like a real beanie's doing it.
Well, this is the first ever broadcast of a Ovid-Elsie High School baseball game, so they can't expect too much.
They can't expect much of me.
Oh,
Let's
yes,
put
they
it
do.
that way. Right? Senile here.
How about a couple more donors, Jack?
Yeah, we better. Shrine and Association Incorporated, in an independent tax and accounting and financial consulting firm located in St. John's, owned by OE alumni Amy Long Carmen and Scott Kushner. Shrine and Associates is available to assist you with the difficult demands of accounting and tax compliance for individuals as well as small to mid-sized businesses. You can reach Amy or Scott at 989-224-2853 or check them out online at 3Ws.shrineandassociates.com. Weather Vane Roofing, roofing, siding, gutter, and storm work. Mimic Insurance, Trombley Agency, auto and home insurance for the educational community. Avery Eye Care Center in St. John's.
Okay, and Perrin Rash is up to bat for the Marauders to lead off for OE. And let's see, I moved my sheets up here, so now I don't have his. Okay, batting average for the year, Perrin Rash is batting .230 with 14 hits.
Perrin walked last time up.
And he hits one in the gap between the first and second baseman, and he's got a single.
Very nicely done by Perrin right there.
That's what you call a seeing eye one, right between the first and second baseman.
Yes, it did.
Okay, Landon Stolman's up to bat. Landon batting .189 with 7 hits on the season. He has 2 triples to his credit, and as we said earlier, 21 runs scored. Pulls the bat back as he was faked a sacrifice bunt. 0-1, or 1-0, excuse me. Pitcher in the stretch. Winds, throws. Pitch is got him. That throw was right on the money.
I cannot believe that catcher threw that so good.
Yeah.
That second baseman never had to move his glove. It was right there. Anywhere else, and that's a stolen base.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
2-0 count on Landon. And it's swing and a miss. 2-1. Okay, the pitcher's back in the windup. And that was a little outside, but Landon swung anyway. 2-2.
Little anxious, isn't he? He's got to wait.
Foul ball.
He was out in front again with that. That's why it just went like it did.
Still 2-2. 2-2, 1 out.
Just a little anxious. He's got to wait. Looks like a hitter.
Pitcher in the windup and the pitch.
And
line up right down the first baseline. Landon takes a nice round the bag, tries to draw a throw, but the right fielder throws it like he's supposed to into the second baseman. And Gage Witkorowski is up to bat. He's only had 8 plate appearances, 1 hit, batting .125.
That was a nice hit. He pulled that right down the line, hit it hard.
Yep.
I'd run him the first thing. He can go. He can run. I watched him get on the first baseline. He can move. They're not going to throw him out if he tries to steal. Is he stealing?
He's a lot like
he
Braxton.
would be if I was over there giving signs. I know that because he can go.
Pitcher steps off. He thinks he's going to try
and go. Yeah, I know
to him.
he does. They'd be smart to pitch out, but I don't think it matters. I don't think that catcher can throw him out. If he makes another throw like that, I'll jump out of this booth.
Let's hope that doesn't happen. I hate to see Jack go between the wire and the press box here.
Yeah, they think he's going. I can't believe they don't pitch out.
Another throw over to first base, drives him back.
Because he can fly.
Gage is waiting for his first pitch. And a little closer that time as Landon gets back with a dive. Head first.
He got back easy. But he did have to dive, but that's all right.
Hey, he likes to get his uniform dirty. Have Mom and Dad clean it up. Pitch is in. A slow curveball. And just got in with it. The catcher must get that ball away pretty quick because that was a floater in.
That was an easy one to throw, though. It was high. You know, I thought they might get him on that because it was such an easy one to throw on. But he didn't make the good throw that he made before. He bounced it there kind of a little bit, and yet it was close.
Ball 1 to count. 2-0 as Landon's on second.
By that pitcher throwing over there so many times, Landon didn't get a real good jump, even though he's fast.
And pitch is low, 3-0. We can see the up and down, or the inside-outside type pitches here because we're right behind the home plate. High and low is a little tough. I thought that was a pretty good pitch, that last one, but he got 4 straight balls, and Gage is on first base with a walk.
Well, we got another chance to score again, Denny. We're getting them on again. We've had them on every inning here.
And Brecken Kirby's up to bat. He's batting 118 with 3 singles and a double. 7 runs scored on the season and 4 RBIs. And Brecken with a nice ball. Oh, baby hit the dirt or the grass right there and kicked foul.
If that stays fair, he can walk almost down to first base, because he bunted that really good, but he didn't get it out on the grass.
So it's an 0-1 count on Brecken.
He got 1 out. I never like to bunt when they got 1 out like that, but maybe he doesn't hit so good and he can run or something.
I was thinking he was bunting more for a base hit than he was Oh.
We just stole third base. Stoney stole third base there, and he didn't slide there, and that was a little closer than it
closer
was.
than what it needed to be.
He'd have been in there easy if he slides it.
And our runner on first, Gage, was paying attention, and he took off for second. So now we got runners in scoring position with Kirby up to bat. 1-1 count.
Ooh.
And a shot down the third baseline, just foul.
He just ripped that right down the third baseline, and Landon Stoneman did real good. He noticed he took his lead on the outside of the line there. And if that ball would have hit him, because it almost hit him, then he wouldn't have been out, see?
Yep.
But if you're on that line or in there and it hits you, you're out. And that almost hit him, that ball. That was how close it was. You just threw a gravity curve to him. That was the slowest curve ever.
And I heard the Durand coach goes, strike. And I go, no, that baby was outside about a foot and a half.
I know it was. But it was a slow curve.
2-2 is the count on Brecken. Oh, foul ball. Spoiled off a good pitch. Got runners on second and third. Gage is doing like Braxton did earlier. He is getting off as far as the shortstop. Second baseman standing in. He's pulled in to try to cut the run down, and he's not paying attention to him at all.
Well, he doesn't have to. There's nobody there. So.
A swing and a miss on a slow curveball.
That hurt.
So we got 2 out. Guys on second and third yet with Stinger up to bat. Okay, Braxton is batting .313 with 14 singles, 6 doubles, 9 RBIs, and he has now 28 stolen bases.
He has 2 doubles today. Did you add those into his totals?
No, this is stats before the game.
We might just as well have another one right here and make it 3.
Pitch is outside. Ball 1. Pitcher's going from the stretch. Pitch bounces, and the catcher with a nice block.
They're going to walk him. Or if I was their coach, I'd walk him right now because he's had 2 doubles. Might just well walk him. They got a base open and take your chances with the next guy.
And pop up. And the second baseman gets it, and it's the third out. So we strand 2 base runners, Jack, in that inning. So we go to the 4th inning with a score. Ovid-Elsie 3, Durand nothing.
Man, we had some chance. We've had chances in every inning to break this game right open, and we can't seem to just get that extra hit, even though we're leading 3-0.
I was going to say we're almost like the Tigers, except for one thing.
Exactly.
We've scored some runs.
Yeah, we're just like the Tigers. We had a guy strike out there with guys in scoring position, and we got the fly out. So you can't help the fly out. I guess you can't help the strikeouts either. But we're coming along okay here. We're going to win this game.
Okay, got a couple more donors for us?
Yes, I have. Kevin's Body Shop and Towing. Auto body and mechanical repair. Exhaust and tires of Elsie. Village Food Pride of Ovid, a hometown store, fresh meats and deli section available daily. Main Bar and Grill of Ovid, great food and spirits. Music, funeral home serving Chesaning and surrounding areas. Our family serves yours. Elsie Masonic Lodge, making good men better for over 150 years. Dale Carnegie Training of Lansing. St. John's Chiropractic Clinic, Dr. Roger Massa. All right, looks like we're getting ready for the fourth. Ovid-Elsie leading, 3-zip. We got us a good ball game with a lot of action.
And Corbin James finishes warm-ups. They throw down to second. And getting ready here for the fourth inning. As the shortstop is up to bat, that is Towell. Corbin James from the windup. And the pitch. A foul tip out of the mitt of Landon Stoneman. Strike one.
Landon's doing a good job throwing strikes. Not Landon, Corbin, isn't it?
The batter where they pop up to the right fielder, Kirby. Kirby's getting a workout out there.
Kirby is really getting a workout, and he's been flawless too. He's caught them all out there. They're hitting them right to him every time, just about.
I'm going to knock on wood, Jack.
Is that right? Has he been shaky in the past? Is that what you're saying?
Nah, he's pretty good. It just I'm a little superstitious once in a while.
Okay, well, he's doing good today.
Martin up to bat. He is the second baseman. And the pitch is on the outside corner. Strike one. Corbin with a windup and the pitch. Comebacker to the mound. And, I thought that took a decent hop on.
It come up just a little bit. But
hit him right in the chest, the shortstop, as it got by the pitcher. But he kept it in front of him, and the runner's on first.
We got to give him an E on that, but it did take a little funny hop there, kind of. Didn't look like a true hop. I thought the pitcher was going to catch it.
I did, too.
Went right by him.
And this is not Prince Fielder or Cecil Fielder, but this is Felder up to bat for the Railroaders. Pitch is just a little inside and high. Ball one. Man on first, one out. Marauders up 3-0 in the fourth inning. Corbin with a pitch. Pitch is on. Ooh, that was on the outside part of the plate, but he didn't get the call.
Maybe it was low, but it looked like it caught the corner.
2-0. Jammed him with a pitch. Corbin with a nice play. Throws it, and the ball was on the inside part of the bag. And Gage tried to avoid the runner and dropped it. So we got guys on first and second. Base runners on with a fielder choice.
Second error of the inning. We should be out of the inning right now. The pitcher caught that, and he hurried that. And he didn't need to hurry it. We weren't going to get any double play off it. And he threw that right into the runner, and it made it real hard for the second baseman to catch it.
Okay, we got runners on first and second, and Smith is up to bat.
Smith faked a bunt right there, or else he was going to bunt that. I hope he bunts it. I always like to get that out there. I don't care if they have got guys on. He must not be able to hit very well or something. He's number 9, so probably that's why he's bunting. No chance. He threw it in the dirt.
And it gets by Landon. Ball gets runners advance to second and third. So we have a 2-0 count with one out, man on second and third.
That wasn't good.
I think Landon was kind of coming up to throw.
It was in the dirt, too.
Yeah, he wanted to throw it back to second, and as he came up, ball got right underneath his glove because it was low in the dirt. Corbin with a wind-up, or the stretch, throws it outside. 3-0.
This is not good because we got the top of their order coming up here.
Corbin with a stretch and a pitch. Oh, and he dusts him back. And Landon with a quick throw to third, but not in time. So the bases are loaded with one out. And Jocelyn is up to bat. He's the leadoff hitter.
We need an out here, boys.
Plays at any place.
They got the third baseman and the first baseman in. Second baseman, shortstop back.
And a foul ball out of play. Ought to be easier to find the balls today out there in the field. They've worked it up. Had about 6-8 inches of grass out there until about an hour ago.
It's a good day to field them because you got some clouds in the sky.
Pitch is just a little high, 1-1. Corbin's pitching from the stretch with the bases loaded. Pitch just a little outside.
Boy, that looked pretty good. That wasn't bad. We'll squeeze him back there, ump here. I may have to get on the ump here. That didn't look.
You've never done that, have you, Jack?
Yeah, that pitch, he's brung that up before.
And there's a pitch.
Well, we'll take it. That one was low, I think. So he made, yes, it was, Tony. It was a little makeup call.
2-2. Corbin with a stretch and a pitch. Ball hit off his fist down the first base line. Jake goes over and picks it up in foul territory.
That first base was pretty smart right there. He let that go. He wanted that to see if it'd come back in because the kid quit running. If that comes back in, that's a fair ball because ahead of it, but it didn't come back. But good thinking by the first baseman.
Corbin in the stretch. Eyes the guy at second, throws. And a high outside pitch, and he chased it for the second out of the inning.
That's the second time he struck out, that guy right there.
He's a little upset with himself, too, and he ought to be. He chased ball 3.
He flew out the second time, but the first time he struck out. So we got 2 outs. We got to get one right here.
Okay, Kelly's up to bat. He is the catcher, and he hits a ball out to Kirby, and it's over Kirby's head. And it's going to get at least 2 runs. Oh, Kirby slips. And it's going to tie the game up. Got the relay in, and it's a base-clearing triple for the second baseman, Kelly. So it's now 3-3.
He hit it pretty good, and it was right down the line there, and you knew that was trouble.
Yeah, Kirby had no chance to catch that one.
Nope.
I think he was playing more for pull. He wasn't playing him down the line.
Yeah, right. He was. That's true. Yeah, that's kind of too bad because we've had 2 errors in this inning right here, and it's cost us bad, the 2 errors.
So we're all knotted up 3-3 with 2 out, a guy on third base. They have a pinch runner. That is Kesson for the catcher, Kelly. Corbin in the stretch. And another shot to right field. And it's going to score the runner from third. And the Railroaders will take the first lead of the afternoon for them, 4-3.
Hit that right between the first and second baseman. He hit it sharply. No chance for a play.
And Bosclair, the first baseman, is up to bat. And the guy takes off. Landon's throw is just a little high. Backed up by Stinger in center. Stolen base.
Yeah, he got a good jump.
So man on second. Bosclair with a 1-0 count. Swings and misses.
This guy lined out to right field, and he struck out. This guy right here.
Okay.
Oh,
pitch is outside. Handcuff Stolman, and the runner at second takes off, and he's at third.
They're kind of lucky right there because every time that they steal a base, the pitcher seems to throw it in the dirt or throw it real bad, and you have no chance of throwing them out.
So we have a 2-1 count on the batter. James with a pitch. Inside, ball 3.
That was close, too. I'm looking right down that, right on the inside corner there, and that was really close.
Corbin with the white pitch.
That's a strike.
And there's a strike.
So you better not be calling that a ball.
Batter didn't like it. He kind of was a little upset, but that was right on the inside corner.
Had he been struck out because that other one was just hair.
3-2 count.
Inside.
And he hit towards the second baseman. Freshman Gage throws it to Jake Bowen, the other freshman, and we get out of the inning. But that was a bad inning for the Marauders as the Railroaders of Durand take the lead with a score 4-3. The Marauders are coming up to bat.
Yeah, we had those two errors, and all the runs were unearned. Okay, how about some donors that we have here? Heritage Monuments of Chestnang, owner Jeremy McAllister. L. Pete and Company, the one source for all your growing needs. 5-star masonry repair and new construction. Owner Larry Bosom of Ovid, over 37 years of experience. Kingsley Insurance Group, Mimic Insurance Company, insuring the educational community for over 70 years. Agnew Graphics of Owasso. Sparrow Clinton Hospital in St. John's provides quality, compassionate care with an exceptional patient experience through a diverse range of advanced medical technology.
Okay, Jack, we got a different pitcher coming in for the Railroaders. That's the first baseman has moved over to pitching. That's Bosclair. And he throws just a little bit harder than the other guy.
Yeah, he does. They got a little lead here, and so they think they can bring him in. We were just getting used to that other guy throwing pus, and this guy throws a little harder here. Okay. But I think we'll hit him, too.
The DH has moved over to the first base spot, so that probably takes their DH out. And leading off for the Marauders, we have Caven Brooks. Caven is batting .321 on the year with 6 doubles, 23 RBIs. He's had 8 walks, and he's stolen 12 bases on this season.
Well, we'll see what he can do. We need base runners here. We'll see. They'll have to get used to this guy now, but this guy doesn't throw real hard. He throws harder than the other guy. But
now, because those 2 errors came kind of early in the inning, those runs were earned or unearned?
They were unearned runs, all of them.
He came in with a swing. He hits it in the hole into short, and ball is thrown past the first baseman, and Caven rounds the bag and just comes back to first. So base hit by Caven Brooks.
You give him a hit on that?
I would.
Okay.
I think he was going to beat it out anyway.
It would have been close. But we give him a base hit.
That's what you call hometown scoring.
That's right. He'll take it.
Okay, now Jake Bowen. Maybe he'll get something to hit.
Ooh,
right down the line, but just foul.
He drilled that right down that third baseline. That was foul by just inches. I mean, about 4 inches foul.
So he'll come back and start again with an 0-1 count. Caven's on first. Nobody out. Marauders trailing now 4-3 after the Railroads put up 4 runs in that inning. Thank you, sir. Ball's in the dirt, gets away from the catcher. He does not know where it is. And Caven's down to second.
Wild pitch.
1-1 the count.
I'd like to see Bowen get into one right here and punch it out of here. I don't know if he can. There's a little wind kind of going crossways a little bit. It'll help a ball to right field, but not to left.
Oh, inside. 2-1. Jake says, what do I get? What can I do to get a pitch to hit?
Well, he may get one right here.
As they say, good hitters count.
Yep.
And the pitch, and another one high and inside.
3-1. He's going to get another one.
3-1, nobody out. Brooks on second. Whoa, and that one's definitely high and inside for a walk.
They don't want to let Bowen hit, do they?
No.
Walked him 3 times. He's been up 3 times, and they walked him 3 times.
Corbin James, freshman, up to bat, batting .345 with 5 doubles, 12 RBIs, 5 walks on the season.
Are they going to have him bunt him over, or do you think he's going to swing, Denny?
Well, he's one of our better hitters, so I think I'd let him swing on the first one. If he gets a strike on him, then maybe try and, the Durand coach comes out of the dugout. It's a little different time to have him come out.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Guys on first and second, nobody out. Caven goes down. Caven. Corbin goes down to talk to Coach Martin.
They're discussing whether they want to bunt him over or not. I wouldn't.
And Durand, and I think what they're discussing is, do we go for 2 or we take the lead out? What should we do on a play?
Well, they got the cleanup hitter up there, so you know you got supposedly your best hitter. I don't know. I wouldn't have him bunting if he's my best hitter. How many double plays do you see high schoolers make anyway? They ain't
Not very many.
Today.
Not very many. The biggest thing is in high school is you want to put the ball in play. Put the ball in play and make somebody throw it around.
All right, let's see what happens here.
Okay, we've got the ball marked for play. Pitcher's in the stretch. And it is a bunt.
No.
And it was a high inside pitch, and Corbin went ahead and bunted it anyway and pops it up. The catcher gets it for the first out of the inning.
Bad move there. He bunted a bad pitch. That pitch would have hit him if he wouldn't have hit his bat.
Yep.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
Okay, now Chase needs to come up big for the Marauders. Pitch. And that hits Chase right in the rear end. So now the bases are loaded for Perrin Rash.
I can't believe that pitcher got him with that pitch. That was almost behind him. Got him.
Well, you could kind of see that coming. He threw 3 pitches inside to Jake Bowen, and Corbin popped up an inside pitch. And then the first pitch to Chase Klein hit him right in the keister. Perrin should feel safe on it because everything's been on the inside part to a right-hand hitter, and Perrin's a left-hand batter. Takes a high, wide one for ball 1. And the pitch, another one high and outside.
He's walking him.
Now, I don't believe in the take at all, but this is where the batter has to be real selective. If this pitch isn't right where he wants it, you just let it go by.
You sure do.
Bases loaded, 1 out. Your job is just to get on base one way or another.
Especially as wild as this guy is.
Yep. Another one outside.
There's no way he can throw 3 straight strikes. I'm betting money on it. Definitely take 1.
It's in the stretch, the throw, and another one outside. Yep. Ball 4, we walk the run in. And the coach is coming out, and I think we might get a pitching change.
That ties up the old ball game again, boys.
The right fielder's coming in. He's a lefty. So with a little break in the action, Jack, how about a couple more donors?
Okay. We got Sloan Septic Tank Service and Portable Restrooms, commercial and residential, septic tank cleaning, portable restroom rentals, drain cleaning, licensed and insured, 989-845-6280. Stifle, Smucklebar, Hood Wreath Management Group. Investment services to help you pursue your financial goals. 1865 East M21, Owasso. Frankenmuth Credit Union, a new Owasso branch to be opening late summer of 2022, in between Home Depot and Starbucks on M21. Sunburst Gardens, 107 East North Street, Owasso. Ovid-Elsie class of 1971 in memory of classmate John Winkler. Other donors, the Ovid Lions Club, the Parson Niles Wreath Management Group, Washington Street, Owasso. Excuse me.
Thanks, Jack.
Yeah, okay.
We were trying to get a stool apart here. They've got 4 or 5 gallon cans put together for our scorekeeper to set on, and he's a little too high. He wants to set down a little lower. We couldn't get him apart.
No, well, I had a little sneeze there with a little...
That's what you call live radio.
Allergy reaction here with the pollen smoking in through our booth here.
It's just a little live radio.
All right, that's enough of those right now because we're in a big time in this game with 1 out and the bases loaded and Ovid-Elsie batting, and it's tied up 4-4.
And Landon Stoneman's up to bat.
Landon singled right down the right field line last time. We'll take another one of those this time, Landon.
I'll take a single anywhere. And the left-hander throws a pitch inside, and Landon was going to take one for the team on that one because he didn't move. He's been hit by the pitch 5 times so far this season.
Oh, is that... Well, I'd rather see him get a base hit.
And that one floats outside, and Jake just gets back as the catcher throws down to third.
If Jake gets picked off here, I'm going to be ticked.
Well, his mom and dad are listening to you down there, so don't get too bad. Yeah,
well,
Wayne says hi, Jack.
Okay, well, I don't... He's getting a little anxious here.
Another pitch that's low, 3-0.
3-0. We don't need him getting picked off. 3-0 when the base is loaded here.
No.
We got a big rally going here. We got Durand on the ropes right
Pitcher
now.
in the stretch, throws a pitch outside, and that's ball 4.
Our hitter didn't look like he wanted to go down, take the...
Well, the ump
wall.
never, usually on ball 4, the ump will say ball 4 and kind of motion down, and Landon looked up, and the ump didn't do anything, so he was just waiting for him.
I thought maybe he wanted to hit.
I know he wants to do that. Okay, that's the second run walked in this inning. 5-4, the Marauders lead now with Gage Wiktorowski up to bat. Pitcher throws one that floats outside, ball 1.
That little Ovid-Elsie there needs to smoke that baby. That just hung right in there for him. We'll see what he does this time.
And the pitch. Oh, that one bounced in. Oh, no, he called it a strike.
He couldn't have called that a strike.
He did. He just put up 1-1.
Yeah, but the first one was a strike.
Oh, I'm sleeping. And that one's outside.
Yeah.
Now, I'd like to see that. The Gage, the batter, noticed the ball was in the dirt but didn't get by, so he put his hand up to the runner at third. Don't come. Stay back. That's helping your teammates out. See, what's the number? Did you catch the number of the pitcher?
No, I don't know.
I got, he was the right fielder.
5, I think he
5.
is.
That'd be Joslin. And Gage gets tag up. And the left fielder catches it in fairly shallow left. And we have 2 down. 2 down.
2 down.
2 down with Brecken Kirby up to bat. Base is still loaded. This is where Chase has got to be wide awake. If the ball gets by the catcher, he needs to hustle in. Pitcher in the stretch. Floats it up a little high. Ball 1.
Luke's giving a bunch of signs down there, but I don't know what you can be given with the bases loaded, 2 outs, and a hitter up there. There's only 1 sign. Hit.
And that one bounces in. 2-0.
2-1, isn't it? Didn't he throw him a strike?
No.
No? 2-0, that's good. He's going to get a good pitch to hit, boys.
And the third pitch is on the outside corner for strike one. 2-1's the count. So we have Stoneman, Rash, and Klein on the bases for the Marauders waiting to come in with Kirby up to bat. 2-1 count. Pitches in. Another one bounces in the dirt. And 3-1. Stinger on deck. Pitcher in the stretch and throw. And it's off the third baseman's glove. And everybody moves up a base. Kirby with I'd give him an RBI in that, wouldn't you?
You're going to give me a hit on that? That third baseman should have had that. I'm going to tell you right now.
Oh, did you see that glove? That glove of his just fell backwards. I think that was a line shot. Just tore his glove off.
I thought he had it for sure. Okay, we'll give him a hit. You guys are saying a base hit. I don't know.
A little shaky on that, was it?
We'll take it.
6-4, the Marauders ahead, and we have a runner coming in for Landon at second base. That is Joshua Everdeen.
I hope he's fast because he just took out a fast guy.
Yes, he is fast.
Okay.
Stinger up the bat.
Be okay then.
Pitch is inside, ball one. Yeah, Josh, we have a couple three boys that are our Justice Moore and Josh Everdeen that are kind of like our designated runners, so they're pretty quick.
Okay.
Another pitch inside. Ball seems to be breaking a little bit before the plate, doesn't it?
I don't know what he's throwing there, but it's hittable, I know that. He ain't throwing very hard.
And that one floats a little high, but they gave him the strike. Braxton looks back at him like, you got to be kidding me.
That was high, I think. He wanted to hit anyway.
Yeah. And he pops this one foul. Out of play. 2-2 count. 2-2, 2 outs, bases full. In the fourth inning, Marauders leading 6-4. Stinger with a chance to break this game open.
He's had 2 doubles. We could use the third one. It'd be nice to get. Boy, he's got a big opening out there in right center. They really got a spot there.
And another foul. That, and if he pulled one down the line, too. Left field.
Yeah. We'll hope he can get a base hit here. 2 outs.
2-2 count. Left-hand pitcher for the Railroaders in the stretch, and the pitch. And it's outside, ball 3. Boy, if they would have called that one.
That catcher tried to pull that in a little bit. Did you see that?
That was on the chalk, batter's box chalk on the outside part of the plate.
He didn't fool the ump on that one.
So the runners will be in motion. Pitch. And
that's going to be in there.
That's going to drop down for a hit. We got 2-run score with Everdeen and Rash scoring, and Stinger winds up at second on a throw to third with Kirby moving to third.
I was afraid they were going to throw him out at third before that runner crossed the home plate right there.
So an RBI, I guess you get, what do you call a single on that? Would you say
it's a single, but...
so it goes the second on the throw.
Yeah, on the throw to third. And
we tried to get the extra double there for Braxton.
Oh, that was a nice hit. He just popped that right down on that third baseline. That was good going.
So 8-4, the Marauders up with Caven Brooks at the plate. Ball 1, outside part of the plate.
We batted around, you guys. Caven Brooks started this with a single in the 4th inning.
You're right.
He's back up again.
And shot down to third base. Third baseman gets it, throws inside, throws it away, and Stinger will score on the overthrow. And I thought Brooksy.
That's an error.
Kind of holding his arm a little bit.
Did he get hurt?
Well, I think that throw in the first baseman. No, I think he's holding something else.
Okay.
So it's going to be, what do you call it, error on that, Jack?
Yeah, he's out if he makes a good throw.
So we got 2 runs that scored. It's 10-4, the Marauders with Caven at first base, and Jake Bowen up to bat. Jake takes a strike on a little slow curveball.
Jake walked.
He had 3 pitches that were right inside, and that was the second batter of the game for the pitcher that just came in.
Oh, that's
Jake smoked one up the galley. Left field, gets by the center fielder. Brooks around second, heading for third, and they're going to hold him up at third with Jake at first base.
You got to take chances with 2 outs, third base coach.
Not only that, but high school.
Yeah.
They had one good throw tonight. They cut down Stinger at the plate, but they held him up anyway, so Bowen is at first on a nice line single up the gap. Brooks at third with Corbin James up to the plate.
I got my book screwed up here. That was Bowen.
Pitch is low. It's right in front of you, the catch. I don't know if he was trying to dupe the guy at third base or not, but he's looking all over for the ball. It's right down by his feet.
Stinger scored, didn't he?
Yes.
I'm having a little trouble with my book here. We're going up and down the... Oh,
Pitch
that's going to get a run.
And Brooks will score with Bowen at second.
Wild pitch.
11-4 Marauders in the 4th inning.
I knew the Marauders were going to break this open. You can't get by with that pitch and not throwing like they're throwing.
Yep.
You know, they're wild and they're going to get hit.
And the manager for Durand is coming out to the mound. Boy, I can't see him using another pitcher. This is Monday of the week, and use up your pitchers in the first series.
Plus, he's got a second game, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Isn't this a doubleheader?
Yep. Yeah, all the high school games now are doubleheaders, Jack. Is that what you played? All doubleheaders too?
Yeah, mostly. Yeah.
We never did. We always played one.
They're not all doubleheaders because Bobby Forback's team at Goodrich, they play a doubleheader on Mondays, and then they come back and play the same team at the other person's field, just a single game.
Huh.
I've never heard of anybody doing that, but that's the way they do it.
Yeah.
They're going to leave this little guy in there.
He's in his stretch. And the pitch is a little high, 3-0. On deck for the Marauders, Chase Klein. Marauders have batted around this inning +3. And an inside pitch is a strike.
Chase, you got to jump all over that thing, man. That come up through there saying, hit me, hit me. Of course, I think he had 3 balls, didn't he?
Yep, he was taken all the way. And that pitch is low and in the dirt, so Corbin gets another walk. Corbin's the one that tried to bunt in the inning and popped it out for the first out. So now he's on first with a walk. Jake Bowen at second base.
Corbin got hit with a pitch.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Chase Klein's up to bat. And Chase, he waited on that one, pops it up, and it's going to be caught by the center fielder. So the Marauders take 13 men to the plate, I think, that inning, Jack.
Yes, they did.
And scored 7 runs. So the score now is 11-4 Ovid-Elsie in the top of the 5th inning. 8 runs, because we were behind by 1. I'm glad that we got a score guy up here that's keeping us straight.
Stoney will keep us awake.
And we ought to give him some kudos, shouldn't we?
Yeah, he's doing good.
Keith Stoneman, or Kevin Stoneman, he got brothers Keith.
Too many Stonemans. That's the first one. Keith was the first Stoneman.
Yeah, Keith. Dave was the
Dave,
first.
that's right. Dave, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's keeping the score board up here for the Marauders tonight. It's a pretty good spot to sit, isn't it? Especially when the weather's rotten.
Yeah.
So Corbin is warming up here with a big lead to go here in the 5th inning. And number 10, the guy that started, came in to pitch for the Railroaders in the Fourth inning is coming up to bat. That's Huff. I think he went to third base and when they took him out. Did you get through the whole donor sequence?
No,
there?
I haven't. I'm fixing my scorecard here. You're hurrying me a little bit too much here.
You know what we're going to have to do in the next game, Jack?
What?
We're going to give you the score book.
Okay.
So then you can use that.
I like to keep score and know what's going on here.
Oh, it's good to know because when the guy comes up in the sixth inning, you like to know what he did.
Yeah.
I think the fans do anyway, what they did earlier in the game.
Yeah, this is the number 5 hitter for Durand coming up, I think.
Yep. That's Huff.
According to my score here, which isn't too good. I wouldn't bet the ranch on my score.
Outside corner for strike one. The windup and the pitch. Ooh, that one's a strike, too. That was a good pitch.
Nice curve right there.
That one baffled Stoneman as his ball got by him.
Was it a strike, though? I thought it was a ball.
Nope, that's a strike.
All right.
Yep. Better check to see if there's hole in the webbing on that glove. Wind up in the pitch. And it's a little inside. Ball 1. 1-2 the count.
This guy's flew out and grounded out right here.
Corbin with a pitch. Foul ball into the dugout of the Railroaders. One thing that's really nice they added this year, Jack, is those screens, the fence in front of the dugouts.
Oh.
Our dugouts have always been open. And, man, there's been some line shots, especially down third baseline that's went in and rattled around there. This won't keep everything out because they're only about 4.5 foot tall, but it sure helps a lot. Oh, nice curveball. Oh, and the inside pitch. Corbin is even wondering where that one was.
That was a strike, boys. That was a strike right
Beautiful
there.
curveball.
Yeah, you got to stay awake in those dugouts if you don't have that fence in front of it because they can blister some in there sometimes.
And the pitch. And it's a high pop-up down the first baseline. Jake Bowen's calling everybody off. And
Nice
he gets
job.
it just in front of the fence.
Jake did a nice job on that. Foul ball over by the fence. Those aren't easy.
Yep, looked at the fence to see where it was at. There's no warning track on the outside part. Of course, we don't have a warning track on the outfield either. But he did just what you're supposed to, eye where the fence is, and just kept drifting over there. 1 out. Okay, up the bat is Toll. And the pitch from James, another pop-up. This one is shallow right field. Oh, and Brecken Kirby closed his glove, I think, just a little too quick as it falls in for a error.
That kid out there in right field, Kirby's made 3 or 4 nice catches today. That one was the easiest one he's had of the day, and he dropped that one.
Well, you think I was knocking on wood earlier, Jack?
I can't believe it. He can't either. The kid can't.
Oh, he's frustrated, I can tell you that.
Because that was an easy one. And he did everything right, too.
Yep.
There goes another one that's easy. Oh!
Throw it to second. Got plenty of time. Chase Klein, he jabbed at the ball is what he did.
Oh.
A little pop-up on the infield, and he instead of just letting the ball come to his glove, he took it the last minute, kind of jabbed at it, went off the heel of his glove. But the guy that was on first base, he wasn't 2 feet off the bag, so he was an easy out at second.
The guy on first couldn't get off very far. It's such a little low, easy pop-up, and he dropped that ball. Really, it didn't hurt him a bit.
Nope.
You know, he didn't even get an error because they got a fielder's choice. But
Okay, we have a new hitter in for Durand. I think it's Straub, number 30, is coming in, and he is batting for, is that fielder?
he's in the number 8 spot,
Yep.
whoever was in there.
Yep,
I don't
fielder.
know.
This guy looks a little more like Cecil. He's a big boy. And he swings and misses. Foul tip into the mitt of Landon Stoneman. We have 0-1 count, 2 out, man on first base for the Railroaders. Marauders ahead, 11-4 in the fifth inning. James with a pitch. Another nice curveball, and he had the batter backing out.
He had him bailing on that one. He was stepping toward the dugout, and they broke right over the plate. Throw him a high fastball now, and you'll strike him out.
And he threw him another
Throw
curveball.
another curve and strike him out, so that's just as good.
That's the end of the inning with the Marauders up 11-4 as Corbin James finished that inning off with a strikeout.
Corbin James is throwing very good, boys.
I'll see if I can find how many pitches he's thrown so far,
Well,
Jack.
he's doing a good job.
You want to do a couple more donors there?
Yes, I will. We have Bellinger's Packing and Specialty Meats, Custom Processing and Retail Store, 5006 North U.S. Highway 27, St. John's. Open Monday through Thursday from 10 to 6, Friday, Saturday from 8 to 6, and Sunday from 10 to 5. Ovid Healthcare Center under new management, newly remodeled and accepting referrals for new patients. Ovid-Elsie Animal Clinic, Dr. Dennis Huffman's dentist office in Ovid. Journey Federal Credit Union, submitted to serving all your financial needs. Stop by a location near you to start your journey today. Sheridan Realty and Auction Company, online at SheridanAuctionService.com. Memorial Healthcare, Complete Color Auto Collision Center, a fully certified auto collision repair facility working with all insurance companies. 10910 East 2nd Street, Fowler, 989-593-4110. Jim and Austin Loins. Ovid VFW, Post 8964. Pathway Home of Elsie. Provides assisted living for the elderly. A-plus rating from the Better Business Bureau. 133 West Main Street, Elsie. Okay, Denny, we're in the...
Jack, we have another pitcher for the Durand Rails. Fourth pitcher of the game.
Okay.
Their center fielder is coming in to pitch.
Well, we'll see if we can light him up, too.
Ooh, he almost got the umpire with that, and he wasn't looking.
You don't want to be turning your head there while they're warming up there and behind them. That's a dangerous area there.
So Perrin Rash will be coming to bat for the Marauders. What did Perrin do earlier in the game? You know, remember?
Okay, just a second here. I got to get Perrin's coming right here. Let's see what the big fella's done. He got walked. He was walked. He got a base hit. And, in fact, he's had 2 base hits and 2 walks. That's what he's got.
So he's been on base 4 times today.
Yeah, Perrin's doing okay. 2 base hits and 2 walks.
Well, I guess they're not going to throw it on to second. Okay. Batters up. Rash. 11-4 Ovid-Elsie in the bottom of the 5th. Fielder's first pitch. And it's a little slingshot pitch to the outside part of the plate that Perrin swings right through. Strike 1.
He's out in front of it a little bit. We got to wait for it.
He's another one that just kind of floats the ball in there, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Pitch in the dirt. 1-1's the count. Rash will be followed by Stoneman, the other left-hander in the batting lineup for the Marauders. And a strike 2. 1-2 is the count. And the wind-up in the pitch. And he hits it off the ground to the first baseman. And there could have been a 3-way collision there.
Yeah, they sure could have, but the first baseman took it by himself.
And he did it the right way. He ran to the bag and stopped because he knew the runner was going to be running through the base or there would have been a collision. So that's the first out of the inning with Landon Stoneman up to bat. Pitch is outside, ball 1.
Landon's flew out, singled, and reached on an error and walked.
Pitch is high and outside again, 2-0. He walked last inning, I think, with the bases loaded, or he made that. His walk made the bases loaded.
No, I goofed up there. I got onto Durand there.
Oh.
Hang on here.
He wanted that one.
Yeah, he's walked, he's singled, and he got on an error.
Strike one. So it's 2-1 to count. And his dad goes like, you let that one go by. Strike two. He's probably saying the same thing, Dad.
He gets another one right there, he'll rip it.
Yes, he will. And
right there it goes.
Over top the shortstop's head into center field. Landon rounds the base hard. Comes back and a single for Landon
Landon's
Stolen.
got his second hit of the day right there. Nicely done. Stroked right out into left center field.
Okay, up to bat now for the Marauders. We have Dominic Wilkerson. He's one of the two seniors. He's batting for Witkortorowski.
Landon's going to steal second base here, boys. There he goes.
Pitch is outside. Throw at the second is out.
Don't go.
He's going to go. Is a little wide, and Landon.
Oh!
Now, I blame that on the coach a little bit. Did you see him motion him down? Did he?
I don't know. I
so
wasn't
either.
watching. But
I was watching Landon myself.
Landon's got a slide there. That was close.
No slide rule to third or what?
But Landon made it to third on the overthrow to second base.
Yeah.
And Dominic has a chance for an RBI. He held up on the swing. So that should be 2-0.
I don't know what that was, what he called. I was
Or 1-1.
fiddling with my scorebook.
Oh, and there's going to be a base. Oh,
No, it's not. That right fielder was playing right behind
Landon
second
wasn't
base.
stagnant. Yep.
It was too shallow anyway. Although the way he threw it, he could have made it. But
Yeah, Landon was, he broke home on the hit because I thought it was going to drop in, but then I look out there and the right fielder standing behind second base, basically.
I can't believe it. He was playing that shallow.
Yep.
Because he wasn't over 20 feet beyond the grass there, and it was right to him.
Okay, Brecken Kirby's up to bat. 2 out, man on third base. Pitch in the dirt. Nice block in there by the catcher for Durand. Brecken looks down to the coach Martin for the signal. Pitch is in and high and inside. Kirby ducks out of the way.
There can be no signal, kid. You don't need to look down there because there's 2 outs and a guy on third. The signal is knock him in.
Well, they do that because Coach Martin got on them earlier in the season. They were not looking down for signals.
Oh,
So he makes them look down there every time.
I hate that. I don't like that. Don Barlow used to do that when he was coaching the JVs too. I said, why do you do that? He says they don't look down all the time.
He was my JV coach my
Was he?
sophomore year. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
We had a guy named Nick Licari my freshman year.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Nick didn't know anything about baseball, did he?
Well,
He's from the UP. I didn't even think they played up there.
and that pitch is wide and outside. So Brecken gets a walk. Then on first and third with Stinger up to bat.
All right. Stinger's had a good day here. A couple doubles he's had. And
One
a
stolen
single.
base.
He's got 3 hits. He's got 2 doubles and a single.
And a couple of RBIs. And that's a foul out of play. Behind the backstop.
They going to run the guy on first here. He's giving him some signs. We'll see here. I don't know if this guy's very fast. It's on first base.
Well, Kirby's pretty fast.
Kirby's the guy.
Yep.
Oh,
Ooh.
we hit him.
Hit Stinger in the upper shoulder, and we got the bases loaded again with Caven Brooks up to bat.
What's the score? 11-4, huh?
Yep.
10-run rule.
After 5.
Yeah. Well, we're in the 5th inning right now.
Need 3.
If he hits a tweener here and we score all 3 of these runs, this game is toast. Oh, that's not going to get it done.
Yep.
That's a home run to silo, boys, right there.
That was an inside pitch that he was kind of swinging as he was trying to get out of the way.
Yeah. We were lucky that stayed outside the fence here and didn't get caught.
Oh, got an update on the girls' softball score. It's 13-3 Ovid-Elsie in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, that's good.
Wind up in the pitch. And another foul back to the screen.
Had a good cut at that.
That was a good pitch, that was.
Who is this guy, Denny?
Caven Brooks.
Caven Brooks, okay.
Caven is a sophomore.
I don't know the guys here. This is my first game.
Inside pitch. 1-2 the count. We are loaded with underclassmen, Jack. We have 2 seniors, Wilkerson and Everdeen. They both play sparingly. And then a couple 3 juniors, and the rest are sophomores and freshmen outside.
Oh, my goodness, that was outside. Struck out. Boy, he
didn't even pull that one back in.
Jeez, criminy.
So we didn't get any runs on the bases loaded opportunity there. So the score at the start of the 6th inning, Ovid-Elsie 11, Durand 4.
Yeah, that was not good call right there. I feel bad for that kid.
Okay, Jack.
Yep. Okay, I got him.
You got some more?
Yeah.
We have a lot of donors this year.
Yes, we sure have. About 10 pages here. Tonight's contest between Durand and Ovid-Elsie is also made possible by a grant provided by Dr. Huff's office, West M21 Ovid. Jacobs Insurance Agency, 2021 East Main Street, Owasso. We've grown our family business by putting our family first. H&R Block of Chesnang, 989-845-2250. Owner Steve Keck, Ovid-Elsie class of 1988. Go Marauders. Family Farm and Home of Corunna. Matthews Elevator of Fowler for all your animal feeding needs. Family Farm and Home of Elma.
Okay, Jack, we got a new pitcher for the Marauders. Dominic Wilkerson's coming in to pitch. Dominic's one of our seniors.
I wonder why they took the other guy out. Do they have a pitch count? Can they only throw so many, or what's the story there?
They can only throw so many per. If you throw so many in a game, then you have to set for like 2 or 3 days. Or I'm not sure the exact rule either. Probably Kevin knows it better than I do. But, yeah, they have a pitch count nowadays in the high school level.
Because he was pitching really good. You know, I am quite impressed by our pitcher, our starting pitcher there.
And Dom, if you graded kids on heart on a scale of 1 to 10, he'd be a 12.
Okay.
And he knows the game too.
Is that right? Okay, yep. Dom Wilkinson.
And he was our valedictorian. Yeah. Nice speech at the graduation ceremony.
And he's a senior, this boy?
Yep.
He looks young.
1-1 count, Dom has. And the pitch is low, 2-1. Number 13 for Durand is up. That is the 9th hitter, Smith. Pitch is just a little outside, 3-1. Yeah. Dom in his wind up in the pitch, and a nice curveball. Strike 2, full count.
He doesn't waste any time between pitches. He's moving right along.
Yeah, it's going to be outside. That looked about the same place that last one was in the bottom of the 5th. Can't pick on the umpires too much, but we have to a little bit.
They haven't been too bad. They've been okay. Seen worse.
Okay, the leadoff batter is up. Jocelyn, man on first base. Down with a pitch, floats outside, ball 1. Dom needs to take a deep breath. Usually has pretty good control. If I can find the sheet that has the pitching stats, we'll see if we can give you some. Wind up and the pitch, and it's a
foul ball off somebody's car. I wouldn't be parking my cars right down along that right field fence like that to get a windshield broke.
That's why you have insurance.
I park my way out there in the boondocks. I don't want to get hit. I hope he goes because
pitch gets by Stoneman.
Gives us a chance to throw them out, but you can't throw them out every time they steal. The ball's in the dirt.
Okay,
we have no chance of throwing them out.
Yeah, I don't seem to have individual pitching stats.
Well, Dom is definitely not a flamethrower. I know that.
No, usually has decent control. Man's on second as the ball got by Landon on the other one. Oh, nice pitch.
He thought he had a strike, didn't he?
Yeah.
Didn't look too bad.
3-1.
I can't tell when it's on the inside corner because his body's in the front, so I can't see it.
Dom in the stretch, looks at the man at second, throws to the plate, and a line shot to Bowen.
Oh, double play, boys. Double play.
There's your double play, Jack.
Old Bowen was a line drive. He just snagged it and fired right to second base to the shortstop and doubled off that guy.
Yep, Smith.
How sweet it was, fellas.
Smith was broke on the hit, and, of course, that's one thing you try to tell your players, that a line shots, and especially in infield, you don't break right away. And the ball was right to Jake Bowen. He turned and threw to second and got the double play.
Jake was nice and calm on that, too. You know, he didn't get excited or nothing. He just snagged that baby and pumped her right to second.
Okay, now Dom's got 2 strikes on the hitter. The hitter is number 12. That is Hurst. Not sure. They gave me a lineup sheet here. It's on paper. It's on triple duplicate, and you can hardly read it.
Dom just struck him out with a gravity curve.
Cool. So Dom sets him down 1, 2, 3 the hard way as a double play helped him out.
Sure did.
And at the end of 6.5, Ovid-Elsie 11, Durand 4. Let's see. We got some team records here, Jack. League champs for Ovid-Elsie were in 72, 67, 68, 70, 73, and 92. We've had, didn't we have a league champ a couple years ago or not? Not since we've been in this league. But anyway, these are the stats that they gave me. 67 to 68. I wonder why we were league champs.
67 and 68?
I can tell you 2 reasons we were league champs.
Dave Du Bois.
And Cease Garcia.
Yeah, okay, he had good pitchers, huh?
Yeah, according to this thing here, back in 1968, Cease Garcia had a .068 earned run average. And Dave Du Bois in 69 struck out 120 guys. Let's see. And the best winning percentage for a pitcher in Ovid-Elsie history, Dave Schwark of 1970 and Jason McCurry in 87. Both were 5-0. That's back when we didn't play very many games. Because, let's see, I had one here that told the number of games that we played. In 67 and 68, they played 15. 69, we played 18. 70, 17 games. They didn't start playing 20 games a season until 1976.
Okay.
Before we got... Now, what year did you become coach? 72, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think 71, 72, somewhere in there. I can't remember for sure.
Well, I know it wasn't 71 because you weren't my coach.
Oh, you were at 71? Yeah, John Goebel was.
Yep.
That was probably his last year. Then I probably was 72. I don't know.
Yep.
Right in there sometime.
I wished I would have been held out of school 1 extra year.
So you could have played another year.
Yeah, had you as my pitching coach.
Heck yes.
Of course, I never pitched in high school. I played center.
Well, you might have not pitched then.
That's true. Okay, up to bat for the Marauders. Jake Bowen will lead off.
Jake just started a real nice double play last inning, and now he's leading off.
Fielder, the pitcher, throws a pitch, and Jake lines one right into center field, right straight to the center fielder for out number 1.
Hit it right on the button.
Yep. Corbin James will be up to bat.
1 pitch, 1 out. What are the odds of him throwing 3 pitches and getting 3 outs? 3-pitch inning.
I'm not much of a bookie, so I couldn't tell you.
Not too good odds. Ooh, fouled it off. Have to be a 4-pitch inning, boys.
Okay. Corbin gets ready to swing here. Pitches. Oh, just missed him. Corbin was going to take one for the team on that one.
I wonder why he's hitting and the other guy come in for him, pitched.
I'm not sure. They moved him to second base? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Now, did he go to short and Brooks to second? Because Brooks had been playing some, but he was at second base. See, we got somebody here paying attention, Jack.
Stoney knows everything that's going on.
Well, I'm not going that far. Oh, hit to shortstop. Get it, throws it, and pulls him off the bag. So
Yeah.
Corbin James with a infield single.
You give him an infield single
I
on
give him an
that?
infield single. He beat it out.
He would have been out if that was a good throw.
Okay, Jack, if you want to call an error, go ahead.
It was
It was a good
E6.
throw.
No, it wasn't. It pulled him off the bag.
That's a bad first baseman.
Need longer legs.
He needs to be 6'6". I think
You
we
want me
had
to
one
give
of
him a
those.
hit on that, huh? Well, mine isn't official anyway, so it doesn't
Neither's
matter.
mine. So Chase Klein with a swing and a pop foul out of play. Yeah, that's where you want one of your tallest players at first base.
Tiger's first baseman's pretty good.
I like Spencer Torkelson.
Yeah,
I think
he's-
he'll be fine.
He's not hitting anything, but plays a good first base.
Well, it is his first year in the first go-round, and his
Yeah, I know.
last year in the minor leagues, his first 2 stops that he had before he got to AAA, he struggled the first month, 6 weeks of the season batting, and then he just kind of picked it up.
Well, I hope he picks it up because he's looks like a good ball player.
Okay, Chase with a 0-2 count. Wind up the pitch, and Chase takes another one, this one on the shoulder.
He got cracked with that one, boys.
He's stretching his upper body out right now because I think he got hit right in the yellow part of his uniform right there. It's shoulders. Coach Loins is down there saying you have to be ducking out of the way of those, Chase. So men on first and second, Perrin Rash up to bat, and Perrin hits one to the center fielder. Center fielder goes back and over, gets it, and out number 2. Okay, Landon Stone will be up to bat. Landon with a closed stance, wiggles the bat behind his left ear. Oh, nice pitch. Be taking that one to left field. Strike one. Pitch is in, high and outside, 1-1. Pitcher leans in, gets a sign, stretch, throws, and hit Landon in the, I think in the thigh.
Didn't hurt him any. He's
Nah.
giving the boys a high five going down there.
Yeah. Jack, I think I told Kevin this before. He laid one of the hardest hits I seen on the football field against Chesaning a couple of years ago, right in front of us on the bench. And he got up, and he was just a hooting to this kid. It didn't faze him a bit. Bases are loaded now with Dominic Wilkerson up to bat. Dom with his left field shot,
it's
and it's
foul.
foul by about 6 feet. Nice swing there by Dom.
That would have been fair. It could have ended the game because we might have scored all 3 runs and won the 10 10-run rule.
Yeah, because that left field or the right fielder is well, this one's not playing as shallow as the last one did, but he was off the line quite a bit. Pitches outside, 1-1.
That had a lot of spin on it. Would have spun it down there in the corner kind of a little bit.
Pitcher leans in for a signal. In the stretch and the throw. And Dom hits a slow roller to third base.
Right there.
And it's going to roll underneath the glove of the third baseman. And
I'm giving him a hit because I don't think he'd have thrown him out on that. That was just a chinker little grounder down that first baseline.
Yep. And Corbin James comes in to score. And now we have Clayton Frucci running for Dom at first base, another freshman. So we've had 4 freshmen check into the game so far today for Ovid-Elsie. Josh Everdeen at second, pitch running for Landon. Jace Klein at third. And what's the count on?
1 ball, I think.
1 ball. Yeah. I looked up and I had to hit the score guy inside the head here. 0-1. Oh, Brecken, you stepped out. He kind of stepped back. He wanted to really hit that one hard, and he kind of was leaning back as he was swinging. 1-1's the count. Runners get good leads. Ball hits in the dirt. Gets by the catcher. Chase Klein runs rumbling in, and he slides and gets the plate all dusty as he scores. So we get 13-4 for Ovid-Elsie.
1 more run, boys, and she's over. If they do that again,
we have 2 outs. And
it's game time.
Is it 2-1 count?
Yeah.
2-1 count on Brecken.
Got a guy on third.
Stinger sitting there going,
Guy
Kirby,
on
walk.
Second.
Walk, Kirby. I don't want you to hit him in. I want to. It always seemed like when I was the on-deck batter that the guy made the third out.
Well, this guy's going to walk.
3-1 count on Brecken.
That pitcher can't throw strikes here very good.
Well, Durand has had problems today with their pitching. And it's ball 4 inside. So bases are reloaded with Stinger up to bat. Braxton's had a good day at the plate. Jack?
Yes, he has. I think he's got, what's he got, 4 hits? I think he has.
I know he's got 2 doubles and a single.
1, 2.
He got hit by a pitch last time.
3. He's got
been
3
on base
hits.
4 times. And the pitch is a little high. 1-0. Pitch is low and outside. 2-0. Pitcher in the stretch. Gets a sign. And it's 3-0. It's a little high. Now, what do you do here, Jack? You give him the take sign?
I'd have him take, yeah, because it's a ball game if he doesn't throw a strike, you know. Might just well walk one off here without having to play the last inning.
He had one the other night. The ball come by the plate. He threw the bat away. He was halfway down the first base, and he up and goes strike. He looks back at him like, what? Goes, gets his bat, hits a single. There it is.
Ball game.
So that's the 10-run rule in this after the 5th inning. So that makes the score 14-4. That's the ball game, as Jack said. So what do we do for a recap in baseball?
I don't know what your recap, I guess. It was a nice, good game, you know. We saw the pitching was a little shaky, but that makes for a good lot of action when the pitchers aren't striking everybody out,
yeah,
you know, and stuff.
We had some good hits. We had the 1 inning where our defense kind of let us down. They scored their 4 runs.
All unearned runs they scored.
Yep. And so now there'll be about a 20-minute to a half-an-hour break. And, Jack,